So, totally personalized differentiated learning. Our math instruction was really poor. So then we said, well, we've got to lay that on the table and we've got to figure out a design thinking process. And so we came up with a model where there's 4 stations going on right now. So we're doing a hands-on problem at their level. So that's not the same level as everybody else in the room. Then you have 6 students on differentialized math instruction. It's a Dreambox curriculum where it's adaptive math games. And then the teacher's doing 6 students, 1-on-6 environment. And then over the corner you have another where they're actually using a hands-on manipulative to connect into science.
Basically what we're doing, we have to study renewable or non-renewable resource or give our opinion for it. And we chose wind to study about. We're going to do a play for our class and research and get information on the wind.
This has been taken over a little bit. This was a room design, we call it the furnace. It's where ideas come in unrefined and they leave refined, is the idea of it. And so we could not afford, and this is, I'll say it's more the yes and mindset than even the design thinking, but we use the design thinking process. We designed this as a prototype. We could not afford a cafeteria and a next generation learning lab. And so then, because our instructional team meetings include everybody, we had facility workers, transportation, they're all in there. How can we design a next generation learning facility? What does it look like? And so for us, we designed this table, which is an interactive table. Every person that sits at the table plugs their device in a different port. And then the facilitator would sit in the middle of the table and they plug in, they're connected to the projector. The projector is on this table. It actually projects over the whole thing. It's an interactive white table projector, and so you can actually write with the documents and manipulate it.
So what we did in the cafeteria, we took this existing space, which was our old cafeteria, and a neighboring adjoining room, and really tried to solve the problem of how do we have additional classroom space that's useful as like a next generation learning lab and also a cafeteria. And so we set forth to design both. And so what you see behind me is the newly improved cafeteria, which we designed to look as close to a restaurant as we possibly could to meet kids' wishes. And over here what you're seeing now is our next generation learning lab with booths that are interactive. Students can plug devices into them, share and collaborate with work. A lot of our online classes take place in that room where students can come in and access their points. At the top, see a mezzanine area, elevated status. Students can earn rewards, eat on the mezzanine, and also by doing things in the class, earn slide tokens and tickets to be able to have a little fun at lunch.
Design thinking is a way to involve every community member, every stakeholder, and get the opinion and gain empathy for all of them when creating new programming, creating new innovative ways to approach public education. And having the experience and having the group work together to come up with solutions to issues that are ongoing in public education is invigorating. It's inspiring, and having students and staff and teachers all work together is the only way you can solve the problems in a community, because that community knows best what the community needs.
I had a friend from Spanish Immersion who had questions about the schedule, so I mentioned it in meetings and got him cleared up. So a lot of students are definitely involved in this and can make sure the schedule is something